Students, today we will start studying the next poem from Passing of Arthur. This poem has been written by Alfred North Tennyson. Let me tell you something about the poet Alfred North Tennyson. Alfred North Tennyson is known as great Victorian poet. Tennyson was born in 1809 in England. He got his education at Trinity College, which is situated in Cambridge. Tennyson had a very good friend named H. Helen. The death of his friend Helen left him, Tennyson, in a great shock. Tennyson belonged to the age of Victoria, you know very well. He was a regular writer of the verse, and they brought him the name and the fame. He was appointed poet laureate in 1850. His work include The Princess in Memoriam, etc., The Lady of Shalott, The Lotus Eater, etc. His poem has a hallmark of high level of artistic in the words. Tennyson left this world for his heavenly abode in 1892. That means he died in 1892. The poem Passing of Arthur has been written by Tennyson. It is a great poem about King Arthur. Let me tell you King Arthur. King Arthur was a great king and he was returning from the civil war. And here he wants to say that he was injured and his knight Bedivere was with him. And as far as this poem is concerned, this poem tells us that change is the rule of the nature. Change is the law of the nature. Old things goes and new things come up. In the same way, he wants to make out his knight Bedivere that he should not be very much upset at the death of King Arthur, because King Arthur knows it very well that soon he will die. Anything in this world he continues for a long time that does not loses its utility. Everyone has to change. If a king is there, he will have to remove from his seat. Another king will come there. The poem also expresses the power and the importance of the prayer. Here he teaches King Bedivere about the importance of the prayer. The poem says that men are better than animals, sheep, and goat, only because only human being in this world prays to God and no one else prays to God. Prayer is like the link between this world and God. Prayer has been great power. It can do miracle. We should believe in the miracle of God. Things that cannot be done by any means that can be helped that can be done by the help of prayer. Here he wants to make out the meaning, the importance of prayer in the life of a human being. If there is a human being, he should believe in the prayer, the force of the prayer. The force of the prayer is very much high. Let us begin the poem. The poem is first stanza. Look at the first stanza. What is that? And slowly answered Arthur from the barge, and old other changeth, yielding place to new, and God fulfills himself in many ways, lest one good custom should corrupt the world. This is the poem. This is the poem written by Alfred Lord Tennyson, and in the first stanza, the poet Alfred Lord Tennyson says that King Arthur was injured and he was sitting with his knight Bedivere, and he wants to make out that, you know, Bedivere was very much perturbed. Bedivere was very much disturbed because he knows it very well that his King Arthur will die soon. But King Arthur wants to make him out that he should not be very much disturbed because he will die. Hmm? King Arthur was going on a journey and he was injured. Before leaving for the journey, he consoled his faithful knight Bedivere that change order and necessary for the maintenance of the world. Thus slowly answered Arthur from the barge. Barge means ship. Barge means ship. King Arthur says from the ship that old order changed. If there is any old king, he will change, yielding place to new. And after the replacement of the old king, new king will come. And God fulfills himself in many ways. Here he wants to say that everything is done by God. Everything is controlled by God. Lest one good custom should corrupt the world. God controls everything because he knows that if there will be no any kind of control of him, everything will be very much corrupted in this world. Okay, the old order always gives place to the new one, and it is the law of the nature. It is the law of nature that change is the law of nature. If there will be no change in this world, it will spoil the entire system. Even a good system may lose its utility if it continues for a long time without necessary changes. Change is the law of nature. The theme of the first stanza is that change is the law of nature. God always supports such changes, and one should accept these with open arms. God always changes, it will fulfill its purpose. This is controlled by God. Everything is controlled by God. You see here, this is the stanza number 1 is complete. Now we will move to the stanza number 2. What does the stanza number 2 is? Comfort thyself, what comfort is in me? I have lived my life, and that which I have done, may he within himself make pure. But thou, if thou shouldest never see my face again, pray for my soul. Here, the King Arthur was injured in the battle along with several other knights. The King Arthur advises his faithful knight Bedivere to move on in his life. Pray for his love. Comfort thyself. Comfort thyself means he knows it very well that his knight is in very much disturbing position, so he wants to say that he should be very comfortful. What comfort is in me? Here he wants to say that there is no any kind of comfort left in King Arthur. I have lived my life. Here King Arthur says that he has lived his life, and which is I have done, may he within himself make pure. Look at here, students, he has been written in a capital letter. May he within himself make pure. Here the poet wants to say that God will make everything pure. But thou, if thou shouldest never see my face again, pray for my soul. Look at here. Pray for my soul. This line suggests that King Bedivere should pray for the soul of King Arthur. Bedivere should pray for the soul of Arthur. This suggestion has been given by King Arthur to Bedivere. King Arthur says to his faithful knight Bedivere that old order glorious time have gone. The king remarks that he has lived his life and he has done many works in his life. He wishes that God may accept his deed, then one only they can be considered as pure. King Arthur says that if Bedivere does not see his face again, that means if King Arthur die, He should pray to God for the peace of his soul to heal every wound. Here, the King Arthur wants to give the value, the importance of prayer in the life of a human being. Okay, this second stanza is closed here. Now we move forward for the third stanza. What does it say? Here he says that more things are wrought by prayer than this world dream of. Wherefore let thy voice rise like a fountain for me night and day. Here the poet King Tennyson wants to say that King Arthur is very much disturbed, and here he wants to make out King Bedivere that more things are wrought by prayer. There are so many works which can be done by prayer. So many works can be completed, so many works can be done, so many works can be satisfied with prayer. Then this world dream of it can be done as much as the human being is dreaming of, more than the dream of the human being can be done by the work of the prayer. This is the work of the prayer. Wherefore let thy voice rise like a fountain for me night and day. Look at the students, here seemly figure of speech has been used because he says that importance of prayer is very good. The king says that prayer has been great power and can do miracles in the life. If we are always busy in the work of prayer, many kind of miracle can be done by the work of prayer. The king tells Bedivere to pray for his soul night and day. Always, he says one should always pray to God for better life. Everything is possible in this world if we pray. Prayer has hidden powers. Many things can be achieved in this world through prayers than anything else. But prayer should be done continuously like fountain that flows with the full energy. Here he wants to give the example of fountain, that as a fountain flows its water all the time, in the night, in the day, in the morning, in the evening, all the time. In the same way, Bedivere should flow his flow of the what you say flow of the prayer for all the time. Look at the fourth stanza. It is also very much important. For what men are better than sheep or goat that nourish a blind life within the brain, if knowing God they lift not hand of prayer, both for themselves that who call them friend, for the whole round earth is every way bound by the golden chain about the feet of God. In these lines, the King Arthur tells Bedivere that prayer connects human being with God very certainly. Everything is controlled by God. This is the thinking of the poet. For what better than sheep and goat? Here he wants to say that human being is better than sheep and goat that nourishes a blind life within the brain. A sheep and goat has a blind life in its brain. If knowing God they lift not hand of prayer, food for themselves who they call them friend. Every person, every good friend should pray for his friend who is departing from the world. If a friend is not praying for his departing friend, who will call them friend? For the whole world around is every way bound by the golden chain about the feet of God, but now farewell. Here he wants to say that everything is controlled by God, everything is controlled in the control of God, but now farewell. Farewell suggests that now, after speaking such type of word, King Arthur dies. In these lines, the poet gives a difference between men and animals. You know, animals do not have brain, so they cannot think about the importance of prayer in the life. Animals are devoid of spirituality. Only human being have the spirituality. Only human being knows the power of prayer. But human beings have the brain and they must know the prayer has great power, can do miracles in the life. King Arthur requested his faithful knight Bedivere to pray for his soul. The king says that human beings should pray regularly for themselves and for their friends, and those who do not pray, they are like the animals sheep or goat, because sheep and goat does not have brain. You know it very well. Hmm? So every friend should make use of it. Everything that happens on earth is controlled by God. Nothing can be done by the will of God. This is the thinking of the poet Alfred North Tennyson. Prayer is like the link between God and man. It brings the man under the protection of God. This is the thinking of the poet, that everything is controlled by God. Nothing can be done by God. Nothing can be done without the help of God. And how can we approach the God? Only by the use of prayer. There is no any kind of means of approaching God. This is the poem has been written by Alfred Norton. Now complete. Okay, students. Bye. Thank you.